The first thing people noticed was the fear in her eyes. Not loud fear. Not dramatic fear. The quiet kind that sits heavy in the chest and makes your hands shake. She stood near the bus stop, clutching her bag, trying not to cry. She was deaf, poor, and alone, and she believed someone was following her. What happened next would shock everyone watching, and remind us that kindness still has the power to change everything. Before we begin this story, take a moment to support the channel. If stories of kindness, humanity, and hope matter to you, please subscribe, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. This is Kindness World, where small acts of compassion lead to big changes. Now let me tell you what happened. Her name was Lily. She was 19 years old, deaf since birth, and living in a small apartment with her grandmother on the edge of town. Money was always tight. Lily worked part-time at a thrift store and took the bus home every evening. She was used to people staring, whispering, or pretending she wasn't there. She had learned to keep her head down and her heart guarded. That evening, as the sun dipped low and the streetlights flickered on, Lily felt something was wrong. She noticed a man behind her. Tall. Broad shoulders. Walking at the same pace. Every time she slowed down, he slowed too. Every time she crossed the street, so did he. Her heart raced. Being deaf meant she couldn't hear footsteps, couldn't hear a voice calling out, couldn't hear danger coming. Fear, for her, lived in the unknown. She clutched her phone but didn't know who to call. She wanted to run, but she didn't want to draw attention. At the bus stop, she finally turned around. The man stopped too. He looked tired. Early 30s. A backpack over one shoulder. A little girl stood next to him, holding his hand. The girl couldn't have been more than 6. Lily's confusion grew. Why would a man with a child follow her? Her hands began to shake. She raised them slowly and signed the only thing she could think of. Why are you following me? The man's eyes widened. He froze, then gently let go of his daughter's hand. To Lily's surprise, he raised his own hands. I'm sorry, he signed back, a little clumsy but clear. I'm not following you. I'm just going the same way. Lily blinked. She hadn't expected that. Not the apology. Not the sign language. Then her fear poured out all at once. Her hands moved fast, messy, emotional. I was scared. I thought you wouldn't stop. I don't feel safe. People around the bus stop began to stare. A woman whispered to her friend. A man pulled out his phone, ready to record. The word creep floated through the air. The single dad saw the looks. He felt the tension rising. His daughter squeezed his hand again, confused and scared herself. The man took a slow breath. Then he did something no one expected. He knelt down, right there on the sidewalk, so he wouldn't look intimidating. He placed his backpack on the ground and kept his hands visible. I understand, he signed carefully. My sister was deaf. I learned sign language for her. I'm a single dad. This is my daughter, Emma. We live 3 blocks that way. He pointed in the opposite direction Lily was going. Murmurs spread through the crowd. Phone slowly lowered. Lily felt her chest loosen, just a little. But fear doesn't disappear instantly. It takes patience. And kindness. The bus arrived. People pushed forward. Lily hesitated. The man stood up and signed again. If you want, we can wait for the next bus. Or I can walk ahead so you feel safe. No one had ever offered her a choice like that before. Lily swallowed hard. Then she signed, please, walk ahead. Without hesitation, the man nodded. He took Emma's hand and walked far in front of her, leaving space. No rush. No pressure. On the bus, Lily sat near the front. The man sat near the back with his daughter. Every few minutes, he glanced in the reflection of the window, not at Lily, but to make sure she was okay. At Lily's stop, something unexpected happened. The bus stalled, lights flickered. The driver cursed under his breath. Passengers groaned. It was dark. The street was poorly lit. Lily's fear came rushing back. She stood frozen, unsure what to do. That's when Emma tugged her father's sleeve and pointed at Lily. The man looked up, then stood and walked slowly toward her, stopping a few feet away. He signed gently, "It's broken." The driver called for help. "Do you want us to wait with you?" Lily looked around. People avoided her eyes. No one else asked. She nodded. They waited together on the sidewalk. The night air was cold. Emma offered Lily her small pink scarf. Lily smiled for the first time that evening. When help finally arrived, Lily's grandmother pulled up in an old car, worried sick. She rushed out, thanking the man through tears. When Lily explained in signs what had happened, others who had watched from a distance now felt ashamed. Some apologized. One woman said quietly, "I judged too fast." Before leaving, Lily signed one last message to the man: "Thank you for not getting angry. Thank you for being kind." He smiled and signed back, "Thank you for trusting me." As Lily walked away, she realized something had changed. Not the world. Not overnight. But something inside her. She felt seen. Respected. Safe. And for everyone who witnessed that moment, it was a reminder: kindness isn't loud. It doesn't need applause. Sometimes, it kneels down, opens its hands, and chooses patience over pride. If this story touched your heart, remember, you never know the fear someone else is carrying. A little kindness might be the thing that sets them free.